friends, it's Shan here. Welcome back to Golf with Shan. In today's video, I am taking you behind the scenes for 7 days, 1 week at the Planet Hollywood Resort in Cancun, Mexico. We are going to be talking about transportation to the resort itself, including the hotel room, amenities, the beach, the restaurants, the other activities. Timestamps, as usual, will be down below in the description if you want to reference a specific part of the video. Before we get started, this video is not sponsored. I am sharing with you my personal experience with my mom at this resort. You may or may not have a different experience, but hopefully this video will give you a much better idea of the resort if you are interested in going yourself. All right, let's get started. Hello, bonjour. We have arrived at the airport, Toronto Pearson International Airport. We just checked in, gone through security. One thing to know that is for Sunwing, I think this is a new policy since the end of the year last year. For your first check luggage is included in the flight, so it's free. And then your first carry-on, you have one personal item that is free, and then another carry-on is an additional $25. So that's something that's new. We didn't know that, but since the first check luggage is free, we just checked our little carry-on suitcase. And then for security, we did have to fit all of our liquids into this plastic bag. They have been a little more strict about that, so something to note. We are waiting for the bus. It's like this glass downstairs area and the sun is coming in. It's super hot. This is what it's gonna feel like in 5 hours once we are in Mexico. Alright, so a little update. Our flight is at 3 p.m. and then at 2 p.m., so an hour ahead, we did have to go to our gate, and then there was a shuttle bus to the separate airport area. I don't think this is connected to the main Pearson Airport here in Toronto. So yeah, just a heads up, if you are flying out of Toronto via Sunwing, make sure to arrive at least, I would say, 2 hours before your flight, just because you might have to take a shuttle bus to the separate little airport area for smaller planes. Alright, let's get on the airplane and I will see you on the other side. After a 4.5-hour plane ride, we have arrived in Cancun, Mexico. Once you arrive at the airport, there will be people trying to grab your attention for taxis. Simply ignore them and head straight to the bus area. If you are flying through Sunwing, look for someone wearing a bright orange shirt. They will tell you which bus to get on. Once you arrive at the bus driver will also have a list and your name should be on that list. Make sure you get on the correct bus so that you can have a smooth transportation to the resort that you've booked. On the bus. We arrived at the hotel quite late. The lobby is very interesting, decorated with lots of Hollywood memorabilia. The second you step in the front door, the bellboy and all the workers there clap for you like you are a celebrity. Let's talk about hotel room. We booked a standard junior suite in the family section. There is also an adults only section and star class. My mom and I didn't think it was necessary to get star class, but if that's something you're interested in, definitely look into it. The family section, we didn't have any issues with noise or screaming children, which was something I was a little bit worried about, but if you are interested in family section, just know that for us, there was absolutely no issues with that. Either we had well-behaved kids around us or the walls were pretty good soundproof. I'm not sure, but it was quiet, okay? The family section rooms overlook the kids pool and the theater pool, and then it's a really close walk to the beach. So that is one plus. However, it is a little bit further from the main section where the buffet, the lobby, and the main events area is. I would say it's maximum a 5 to 10 minute walk, so it's not really that far, but it's not directly connected like the star classrooms. So that's something to take note of. We really liked the quieter, peaceful side of the resort and closer to the beach. Our room came with a queen-size bed and a TV and a nice spacious sitting area. The TV does have cable and it has all the sporting channels, so while you're away, if you want to catch up on football or the Australian Open like my mom and I watched, that is an option for you. Some of the sporting channels will have Spanish dubbed over, but it's at least you can watch it, right? The bathroom is beautiful. I love the backstage setup with the mirror lights. I want to do this with my mirror at home. There are 2 sink areas for getting ready. My mom and I each had our own counter space. The shower is quite nice. The shampoo and conditioner were just okay. They won't make your hair soft, but that's pretty normal for hotels. Just got to our hotel room here at Planet Hollywood. I'll be honest, the process here was a little longer than expected. The bus ride was only 45 minutes, so not too bad, but our baggage claim did take a little longer. The good thing is, once we got here, we actually felt like we were treated like Hollywood stars. The staff were super nice. The bellboy brought us to our room, explained everything to us, answered all of our questions, and they all speak English pretty well. So yeah, so far it's been a pretty good experience. The room is pretty nice. We are closer to the water and a little further away from everything like the restaurants and the main attraction area, but that's also a good thing because it's going to be quieter for us. That's pretty much it for tonight. It's close to 11 p.m. I am going to get ready for bed and I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Buenos dias. It is our first day here in Mexico. I just woke up. It's 7 a.m. The sun's not even up yet. Here is the view from our room. There's the ocean over there. So we're really close walk to the beach as well. It's actually a little bit windy and chilly this morning. You guys can maybe hear it through the mic. So I'm gonna dress a little bit more warm until the sun comes up. Ready to go. Ooh, the sun is up. All right, let me show you guys. It's a little cloudy right now, but I know it's gonna get really sunny later. But we can see the ocean so much better. Other side, just outside of our room. There's the other side of the ocean. It is slightly chilly in the mornings and at night, so make sure to bring just a light long sleeve if you are afraid of the cold. But it's really warm here, obviously, compared to Toronto. We just grabbed breakfast. Breakfast was pretty good. I'm honestly not picky as long as I get a good omelet. For coffee, we went to Fuel Coffee and Ice Cream Bar. The coffee at the buffet is mediocre, but at Fuel, they have really good coffee, espresso, matcha, and even iced coffee options. So definitely worth the wait. There is always a line up there, but in the mornings, it's not that bad. It's about like 5 to 10 minute wait. So it's kind of like going to a Starbucks, you know? So the hibachi situation, we were told to go at 8 a.m. at the sports bar, but apparently they've changed it because people complained it's too early, which I totally understand. It is too early. So instead, now it's at 3 to 4 p.m. to book a reservation for the next day. So we are going to head back to the sports bar at 3 p.m. to try to book our reservation. In the meantime, I'm going to go back to our hotel room, check the TV guide to see what activities are up for the rest of today and see what we're going to get up to. That tonight will be the best night I can feel in. When I see you around, my heart is set to healing. I got a feeling my love tonight's off. If you want to dance, you have to try get it on. Just you and me, forget about the time gone. About the time gone. I have 100 reasons to close your eyes, 100 reasons to make you laugh. I got 100 reasons to, 100 reasons. favorite season. You guys probably can't hear anything that I'm saying right now. But yeah, just know that I am happy right now. So much. I love it. Mom brought lunch. Got some chips with guac and chorizo, hot dogs. Just took a shower, we're about to get dressed and then head over to try to book hibachi for tomorrow night. That was our whole mission for today and we haven't done it yet. But it is so nice to just be on the beach, get some sunlight in, feel the warmth of the sun on our face, on our bodies. It feels great. So let's get dressed and let's head out again. I'm here 20 minutes early to book this. The booking time is from 3 to 4 p.m. It is currently 2:40 and there are so many people here in line already. So hopefully we can get a spot. Otherwise, I guess you have to come like 50 an hour early. People got here literally an hour or two early in line. And there were probably 4 groups ahead of us and no one behind them got a seat. So here's where you wait. Here is where a lineup of people all the way back there were waiting. Anyways, basically we came here twice and we failed both times to get a table. What happened to this table tennis racket? It's time for dinner. We're heading back to the Japanese place because my mom is stubborn and insists that we get a table there, even if it's not the hibachi table. So let's go. At the Japanese restaurant, we ordered miso soup, 2 sushi rolls, chicken teriyaki, fish, and matcha cheesecake. If I'm being honest, the sushi was just okay, similar to what you get at a grocery store. Keep watching because the food gets way better from here. Just got back from dinner. The sun is setting on our first full day here in Mexico. It was so much fun, so energetic, and a really long day if I'm being honest. I don't know if my hibachi journey is interesting at all to any of you watching, but here it is. We have an update. So you guys know that we woke up super early this morning thinking we were gonna go and book a reservation for tomorrow. Turns out that was the wrong information. And then we went again at 2:30 to go wait in line. The 3 p.m. time to get a reservation was correct, but I think there is one group that booked like 17 seats. So basically everyone waiting in that line, including people that were there for over an hour, didn't get a reservation. But then my mom, being very insistent, we went early to the Japanese restaurant today, again for dinner time. And this time the same lady was there and she was like, oh, actually, I have 2 spots for hibachi tonight at 9 p.m. if you guys want it. And luckily, we are just a group of 2. A lot of people here are groups of 4 or more, or, you know, families with kids and stuff. And so luckily they had 2 spots open and we are going to go back to the Japanese restaurant for hibachi tonight at 9 p.m. Who knew after all of that we were gonna actually end up experiencing it? I've honestly never sat for hibachi. It's gonna be cool. I know this happens to every resort, you know, but honestly, this is the second resort I've ever been to. I did make a video on my first one, and this is the first resort my mom has ever been to. So for both of us, this is very new and very exciting. So anyways, in the meantime, I'm going to rest for a couple hours and then we'll head out for hibachi and maybe the evening show and we'll end the night there. Good morning. It is our second morning here in Mexico. It is another beautiful day, a little windy this morning to be honest, but it's currently 8 a.m. We are just going to get dressed and head over to the gym. There is a gym class at 9:15 that I want to check out, and then we will probably go eat after that. Got a good sweat on this morning. Mom is still going. We're gonna go eat after this though. Just got back from breakfast. This morning we went to the Hollywood glutes class with Adrienne or Adrian. Highly recommend. If you are here and you want to be active, definitely check out these classes. There was about 8 of us and we were just following along the instructor. It was so much fun. It's so much better to work out with a group and with a live instructor. And my mom and I went to play basketball because we like being active and can't sit still apparently. And then we just grabbed some breakfast and came back to our hotel room. Now I'm going to relax, take a quick shower, get changed, and then we're going to head out to the pool later, apply some sunscreen, and we'll see what we get up to in the afternoon. Just got back from the beach. I just took a shower. It is getting so hot out. It's like 3 p.m. right now. So I'm going to relax, do some editing, and then we'll head out for dinner. At the Mexican restaurant, we got chips and guac to start, some lamb tacos, calamari, shrimp and scallop aguachile, so good, and panela cheese salad. For main course, we got the chicken enchiladas and grilled red snapper. And finally, a chocolate flan and vanilla cake for dessert. Good morning, buenos dias. It is day 3 here in Mexico. Last night we went to watch 2 movies. It was so much fun. They have a theater here that they show different movies in the afternoon starting at like 4 p.m. I think. So the 2 we watched was Step Up All In, and then we watched the new George Clooney movie called Ticket to Paradise. It's a really funny movie. If you haven't seen it, it came out in 2022 and I highly recommend. This morning my body is a little sore from all the activities yesterday, but we are going to go do the Hollywood abs workout. I love these in-person classes, so I'm going to take advantage of it, and then we will see what we get up to after breakfast. Hollywood abs workout this morning was so much fun. It was a small group of us. We had a lot of fun. It was about an hour. Highly recommend if you are coming here to check out the fitness classes. I believe they also have aqua classes, so in the swimming pools, usually in the adults pool, I believe they will have Zumba or, different water aerobics classes. Those seem to be quite fun as well, so definitely check that out. For breakfast, one thing to note is that the burrito and omelet lines tend to be really long. So I was in line for burrito burrito for about 20 minutes, I would say, and the previous day for omelets, at least 15 to 20 minutes for your omelet or burritos. They are worth it. They're really yummy. It's freshly made, so I believe it's one of the best options there, but something to note, it will take you a lot longer to get seated and eat your breakfast. Another thing is they did have a smoothie bar with some fresh fruits and lychee, one of my favorite fruits, really difficult to get back home, so highly recommend. My Asian mom tourist get up. My mom and I just played 2 hours of ping pong. It was so much fun, but I'll be honest, after the workout today, the workout yesterday, playing beach volleyball, playing so much ping pong, all of these activities in the sun, my body is definitely feeling it. Before coming here, I was basically a homebody on my couch in Toronto. I think we're gonna head out to the Indian restaurant today, try out something new, and then in the main area, right in front of the lobby, there's this like theater, or there's this stage area with lots of space. Usually that is where the main event happens every night, and I believe there is going to be an event tonight, so I'm super excited to check that out after dinner. The Indian restaurant was my personal favorite. I'll just say it right now. I got the mango lassi sweet, vegetable samosa and lamb kebab, aloo tikki, garlic naan, chicken vindaloo, and curry. I'm hiding behind a bush so you guys can hopefully hear me. Dinner was absolutely amazing. I have now discovered my favorite Indian dish, and it is vindaloo chicken. Oh my god, the spices, it was medium spicy, so it is quite spicy, especially if you don't have a spice tolerance. I am a Sichuan girl, so I do, and yeah, I have no words. It was just so yummy. I highly recommend, if you are coming here, go to the Indian restaurant, and if you can tolerate spices, definitely try the vindaloo chicken. Tonight there is a circus show, so we're gonna just grab a seat and watch that, and then we'll end the evening. Top of the morning. It is another beautiful morning here in Mexico, and we are about to head off to breakfast. No workout class this morning. Today's gonna be a chill day, and yeah, let's get started. Mom and I just played another hour of ping pong. It is now time to head over to mini golf. You guys thought this wasn't gonna be a golf video, but first hole. Let's call this a par 4. What do you think? My mom is here with me, but she's not gonna go on camera. Okay, let's start. The kids putter here. We have a little X for the middle. The grip is broken. Out of bounds. I wish I had my sugar daddy wedges right now. Calling that a birdie because I'm considering this a par 4. Normal mini putt, you have all these barriers. This is the most realistic mini putt I've ever been to. It's also really hard because the edges is like the false fronts on links courses, you know? It just kind of falls out. Around the greens, there is a little bit of a bowl, so if your ball just barely gets over, it kind of sinks towards the center. At the sports bar, we grabbed some Caribbean jerk chicken wings and fries. The wings are so yummy, definitely recommend. So good, we went for round 2. For those who play ping pong, I switched my grip from the Asian way to the Western way during this trip. LOL, it's just more comfortable to me. Just took a shower, checking in here because my mom and I played another 2 hours of ping pong. We are a little bit crazy and I was sweating so much. Lots of activity, feeling really good. Took a shower, just got ready for dinner. It is James Bond night here at the resort. I have no idea what that means, but I'm really excited to check it out. We're gonna have dinner at the main area, the outdoor area, and that's where the performance is gonna be as well. The sun! I don't want to go home. I just want to stay here forever. It's so beautiful. The outdoor events area gets decorated every day for the evening show. The workers here are so hardworking, it's impressive. The setup is beautiful. Only thing is there are lots of mosquitoes at night. Not so much in the covered area, mostly in the open space in front of the stage. So just be careful. Good morning, it is Saturday. I can't get over this view in the morning. It is just so beautiful and it's warm and there's a light breeze. I'm really gonna miss this. Maybe I'll just move to Mexico one day, we'll see. Played an hour of games on the beach and I'm soaked, covered in sand. Our team didn't come in the finals though, so now we're watching the tiebreaker. Gusto, the Italian restaurant, has an amazing menu. We went for lunch rather than dinner. There is no waiting at lunch and the menu is pretty much the same, I believe. The starters are where it's at for us. Here is the menu up close. We actually came here 2 separate days. I will share all the dishes at once for you guys in this video. We ordered the bruschetta, the carpaccio, antipasti, the arugula salad, and for main course, my mom got the snapper because she loves fish. I got the prosciutto pizza and lasagna. I'll be honest, the starters were better than the main course in my opinion, but the pizzas are a good option to take away to any part of the resort. Let's talk about the Steakhouse because it's a popular one. Rather than a reservation, you can either wait in line before the restaurant opens. It opens at 5:30 p.m. So if you want to go at like 5:15 or even 5 p.m. and wait in line to get seated, that's one option. Otherwise, you can do what we did and come a little bit after opening and then get on the wait list. The only thing with that is they give you a beeper and you can take it to any part of the resort, and once it beeps, it means a table is ready for you and you come back to the restaurant. For us, it took about an hour and a half wait. We joined the wait list at about 6 p.m. and we were seated at around 7:30, 7:45. I can see how this is very frustrating for families, especially if you have young children, because you can't exactly plan when you'll be seated for dinner, and that can be really frustrating for your evening events. For me and my mom, it wasn't really a big deal. We kind of just took the beeper and like went to the theater to watch a movie or did whatever else until a table was ready for us and we came back to the restaurant. So personally, that wasn't a big deal, but I do understand that if you are with a bunch of people and you're trying to coordinate evening plans, then that can be a little bit frustrating. We also ate at the steak restaurant twice because my mom wanted extra protein. So we ordered the French onion soup, arugula salad, fried shrimp, and onion rings. To be honest, the starters were kind of mediocre. For main course, we got the pork ribs, ribeye, and filet mignon. The steaks were pretty good. A little more seasoning would have been nice. The pork ribs I didn't think were anything special. For dessert, we got the creme brulee and cheesecake. Final day here in Mexico. I don't want to go home. It's so nice here. Honestly, one of my least favorite things is packing to leave. I love packing to go on vacation, not so much packing to go home. But yeah, we are packing up. We have to check out by noon, so 12 p.m. we have to bring our bags to the front desk. Basically, we're gonna get rid of these wristbands, and then we have a bus from Sunwing picking us up from the hotel to the airport about 3 hours early for our flight, and then we'll just wait there and board our plane back home. On our final day, we had one more breakfast and lunch at the buffet. When you check out at around noontime, they do cut off the bracelet that you wear throughout your time at the resort. Instead, they give you a piece of paper that signifies you checked out today, and this piece of paper you have to give to the bellboy before you get on your bus to the airport. This piece of paper, before you get on your bus, is also how you can access all of the resort amenities after you checked out. So if, like us, your flight is a lot later than the checkout time and you have a few more hours at the resort, they do cut off the wristband, but don't worry. With this piece of paper, you can still get food, get drinks, go to the pool, or whatever you want to do at the resort on your final day. Finally, our big orange Sunwing bus came to pick us up and brought us to the airport back to the snowstorm that awaited us in Toronto, Canada. Overall, we had an amazing experience at Planet Hollywood in Cancun, Mexico. There was so much to see, so much to do, and so much more to eat. We balanced out the eating and drinking with exercising at the Pump Fitness Center, ping pong, beach activities, pool activities, all of that. I actually came back, I think, stronger instead of chubbier. In our experience, all of the workers there, including the servers, the waiters, the bellboys, the cleaning people, everyone was just so nice to us. We didn't find that anyone was rude. So if you are reading some of the reviews, just take all of them with a grain of salt. Know that you will probably have a different experience than anyone else because we are all different people going to the same place. We all have different expectations. We are all traveling with different people. If you are traveling with kids, I understand that can be a lot more stressful. I hope today's video gave you a better understanding of the resort, at least what different parts of the resort looks like. So I hope this video was helpful in that way. Our hotel room had a absolutely beautiful view of the beach, of a few of the pools. You really overlook a lot of things. We were on the 4th floor. There are 5 floors total. We were in building 30. So if you guys want to get a sense of what that is, I believe around 29 to 31 you'll get a very similar view to us if you are higher up. In conclusion, to everyone at Planet Hollywood, thank you for making this an amazing week for both my mom and myself. This was my mom's very first time at an all-inclusive resort and very first time in Mexico. I am so happy that she really liked it because that means we can go back again. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I really do hope it was helpful to you. I hope you got a better sense of the resort. Share it with your friends if you are interested in going. Let me know in the comments if you are going or if you have additional questions for me. I will do my best to answer them all in the comments down below. Thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!